Okay, let's start with a question that might sound a little weird. What if the most powerful people on the planet don't actually feel powerful at all? It's a super counterintuitive idea, and it's at the heart of J.T. Ingram's book, Bark More, Wag Less. We're going to dive into some of the hidden rules of success it talks about.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Picture the people at the absolute top of the food chain. The CEOs, the big-time influencers, the leaders we see everywhere. We assume they feel totally in charge, right? But what if that's not what's going on in their heads?
And here it is. This is the book's big, shocking idea. Ingram calls it the alpha paradox. The very people we look at and label as alphas, the ones running the show, deep down, they secretly feel like underdogs, just struggling to hang on.
So why? How is that even possible? Well, the book offers a few really interesting reasons. First off, no matter how big you are, there's always a bigger dog out there, someone with more money, more influence. Second, they are terrified of losing their spot, constantly worried an actual underdog is coming to take it. But maybe the biggest reason of all, their power is just normal to them. They're so used to it, they're completely blind to how much they have. It's kind of like asking a fish to describe water, you know? This whole paradox opens up a much bigger, much more personal question for the rest of us. If the alphas don't even feel powerful, what does that mean for everyone else? This is where the book really starts to challenge how we think about success and, more importantly, failure.
You know the usual advice we all get, right? If you fail, it's on you. You didn't hustle hard enough, you didn't network enough. But bark more, wag less basically throws that whole idea out the window. It suggests that maybe, just maybe, the game itself is rigged. That there might be a biological element to success, and that the whole system is set up to keep certain people on top.
This quote just hits so hard, doesn't it? It really gets to that core frustration the book is talking about. That feeling of being smart, of being capable, but somehow being constantly overlooked. Like you're a genius that nobody seems to notice.
Okay, so if the system is rigged, what does it actually look like? Well, this is where the book introduces its main metaphor, and it's a powerful one. Society is basically just a big dog pack.
And this isn't just some catchy title. The dog pack is the lens the book uses to look at everything, from how we act in the office to the dynamics of social media.
In this social pack, you've got three main roles. You've got the alpha, the leader who dominates. Then you have the underdogs, who follow the alpha and actually help enforce the rules. And finally, you have the runt, the one everyone in the pack just kind of expects to fail.
And the rules of this pack? They are brutally simple. Alphas lead, underdogs follow. And here's the crucial part. Everyone, leaders and followers alike, works to keep this order in place. If an underdog tries to step out of line, it's not just the alphas who push them back down. It's the other underdogs too.
So how does this whole system work in our modern world? The book argues that the real currency, the thing that truly determines your rank, isn't money. It's something else entirely. The answer, according to the book, is just one word: status. Status is what gets you opportunities, it's what gets you care, whether you've earned it or not. As Ingram puts it, power follows status, and then money follows power. This all creates what the book calls the attention caste system. It's a hierarchy that's not based on old metrics like wealth or background, but purely on how much attention you can command right now. In this system, visibility is everything. The people who have it are the new royalty.
So, if you feel like you're an underdog stuck in this system, what on earth are you supposed to do about it? Well, that leads us right to the book's core advice.
First, the book makes a really important point. Everyone suffers, just in different ways. Alphas suffer at the top. Their stress is visible. Everyone sees it. But underdogs suffer at the bottom, and their struggle is invisible. It comes from neglect and abuse. The system is literally set up to give alphas unfair advantages and underdogs unfair disadvantages.
Look, trying to beat the alphas at their own game is pretty much a losing battle, because the system was designed for them to win. So, according to this book, the only real way forward isn't to play harder. It's to change the game completely. And that leaves us with this final, powerful question, pulled right from the title. It's a real challenge to think about your own place in this hidden hierarchy. Are you going to keep playing the part, enabling the system as it is, or are you going to find your voice and start demanding a new one?